All right. Hello, hello, hello. I'm back for another ride. Yay, yay. I'm out in Jamul right now. This is proper Jamul. You got all these old little ranches and everything. Coming up to the casino over here, Jamul Casino. Lots of people this morning. So I got a bit of a short post on my camera right now, just to have a little more control. But once I get out of this, then we'll be back in business. There's someone walking in the bike lane. Yeah, we're out in Jamul. Oh, jeez. Everyone's going to the casino right now. It's a beautiful day. It was nice and chilly this morning, so I have my sleeves on. But it's supposed to get up to 20 degrees today, so that's why I wore the sleeves. I'm gonna take them off if I feel too hot. But it feels like it was a short winter. We got a few storms and spring seems like it's already starting. All these hills are all green right now. I mean, check this out. This is a pretty cool view. Look at all these pastures. Hopefully we see some cows in a couple more kilometers. So yeah, we're out here at Jamul, coming out of it now, and we're gonna go up into Honey Springs Road and do that climb. It's like 11, almost 12K climb. Oh, look, there we go, some cows. My camera's a little low, so I don't know if we can see them, but they're there. I think you can see them. A little bit. Yeah. Some green pastures. Real nice. There's the lonely cow over there. Typical. A couple of them. Yeah, it's gonna be a good day. Beautiful blue skies. Almost no wind. It's gonna be nice. Here's some nice little shady trees. Look at those little cows. Beautiful. I don't know much about Jamul. Never really read up on it, but it's a lot of Native American land. But other than that, I don't really know much of its history. Next time I'm out here, I'll be sure to have read some history and let you guys know, because there's a lot of just open space and like these big ranches and stuff. Old ranches. So I don't really know. I wonder if you can see we're going way up there. Those towers. Honey Springs up there, that's the peak. I actually don't know what's it called. I think it's called Lion's Peak, maybe? Something like that. It's the top of Honey Springs. That's where we're going. One of the cooler drop-ins of this ride. Beautiful with all the green hills. So nice. Wow. So this, I'm on the main highway. This is the 94. It goes all the way towards Tecate, like Campo, Tecate, those kind of places, Boulevard. This is Honey Springs Road, so now we're off. We're off it. Dang, oh dang, the segment starts up here. There it is, segment started. 11 Ks. Yeah, so now we're off the main road, off the main highway, so there should be less traffic. Oh. Wanted to stop and extend the camera so I could get a bigger field of view before the segment started, but too bad, I can get off. Anyways, we're on it, 11 Ks. Forget what the average is. I think it's like 5%, 5.5 maybe, I forget, something like that. It's a steep climb. Well, I guess it's not a steep climb. It's pretty consistent, long effort. Pretty popular here in San Diego. The Tour of California came through here maybe, what year was that? I forget, maybe 2016? 2015? 16 probably. Tour of California came through here. Started in San Diego. It was awesome. We came up here to the top of Honey Springs to cheer on the riders, and then we bombed it down to Mission Bay, it's right on the border, to watch the finish. Peter Sagan won. Peter Sagan, however you choose to say it. Peter Sagan won that day. It was crazy. Real fun. That whole weekend was awesome. We went out riding up in North County, where most of the teams were staying, because it's nicer up there. And some teams were having presentations. Jeez. Some teams were having presentations, others were just around doing their little group coffee rides and stuff. So we went up, we met the Trek team at the presentation. That was cool. Then they hosted a group ride actually. That was fun too. Short little, probably like 10-mile out and back kind of thing. One of the guys on the team, pretty nice to me, Colombian kid, I mean he's older than me, but he was young still back then. Tour de France stage winner, Julian Arredondo. Great guy, talked to him for a lot at the bike shop. He's one of the few Spanish speakers on the team, and no one really knew him. He was kind of sitting by himself on a table near the mechanics, I just went over, talked to him, said what's up, and super cool dude. Super cool. And then yeah, again, when we saw him again at the group ride, recognized me, even with all my kit and stuff. Super nice guy. But he asked me on the ride, like, where I was staying or like where I was going or whatever, if I was there with people. And damn, I was there with my buddies, but he didn't want, I mean, I felt like he was gonna ask me to go back to the hotel with them and, I don't know, give me some gear or something, hang out. But I don't know, he was probably dissuaded by the fact that I was with some friends. It was just three of us, two of my friends. So yeah, I don't know, damn. I can only speculate what he was thinking. Bit of a shy guy, kind of timid. Maybe just because he didn't speak English very well, but felt comfortable enough that I could speak Spanish to him and stuff. Oh well, still nice memory. Julian. I don't think he got his contract renewed that year. He was just dealing with some knee injury, and I think he's back home in Colombia now. He runs a bike shop and stuff. So it's nice. And yeah, who else did we meet? We met the Giant team. They had John Degenkolb, one of Germany's best riders of the modern era, winner of Paris-Roubaix, beast, just all around cool guy. That was his first race back after a terrible crash on a group training ride the previous year. Some car hit them and bad crash. There were some injuries and stuff. He cut one of his fingers pretty bad. But it was nice to see him back out and gaining confidence again. So that was cool to meet him. Took a picture with him as well. And then the big one, the last day before the start of the race was, I think it's Saturday. Saturday morning, went on a ride out hunting for teams. We saw the Trek team again, actually, at a coffee shop that we used to go to in Del Mar, or Solana Beach, I guess. Lofty Coffee over there. I forget what street's on, but it's on one street parallel of the Pacific Coast Highway. If you know Solana Beach, you know the street down there across the train tracks. A little business center area. We saw them, but we didn't stop. I mean, they were chilling. They were on their little coffee ride. But yeah, we were almost headed back to the car, and we see Tinkoff riding opposite from us. They're about to stop at the Starbucks. We turn around, that's Peter Sagan. He was there with the rainbow jersey. We had to turn around. I mean, everyone was mobbing. He's the world champ. So we went in. The team ordered their coffee. Everyone was mobbing, everybody. It was crazy. Taking pictures inside the Starbucks and yeah, he's super nice too. Just like, it's like, you want a picture? Yeah, picture, yeah. Some guy asked him like if he could let him wear his vest. Put his vest on, took a picture with him. Such a cool dude. And so I waited outside the door after he ordered. He walked out. Hi Peter, nice to meet you. Can we get a picture? Yeah, sure. Bang. Picture. Got it framed in my office. It was awesome. Didn't really have a conversation with him, just it's cool enough to meet him, say hi, get the picture. Yeah, it would have been nice to have just a little conversation. I mean, he's one of the main reasons that I got into cycling, like competitively and road like this. Yeah, the only races I knew about when I was younger were like the big Grand Tours. Unless you live in Europe, you don't really know anything about like professional cycling other than like Tour de France. That's the top, you know. Tour de France, el Giro d'Italia, the Vuelta a España. Those are three Grand Tours. That's all you kind of know about. But one day, let me check. Am I still recording? Still recording. Am I recording here? Yeah, we live. One day, one Sunday, bored, just looking for something to watch. Watching soccer games. There wasn't any soccer games on or whatever. I turn on, I see cycling. I was like, oh, let's see what this is. It's the road race, World Championship road race. I'm like, oh, what's this? I turned it on. It was maybe, I don't know, 15K left on the race, something like that. And there's an American off the front attacking. Just just laying it down, going off the front. People are chasing him down. It's like it was the perfect time to come in, just in the middle of the action. Whoa, what's this? This is crazy. Racing through the streets of Richmond, Virginia. So I kept watching, like, wow, this is amazing. And then that big hill, cobble-lined hill, forget the name of it now, but that's where it went off. Greg Van Avermaet was there. He's really the only big name I remember, but then Peter Sagan. Yo, I'm so out of breath, I can't even say his name right. Peter Sagan. Boom, attacks. Up the hill, bang, bang, bang. Super steep cobbled hill. Goes off the front, clears everybody. He's got a big gap. I don't remember how much he took out, probably like 15 seconds. Goes off over the top of the hill, lays it down, boom, descends, gets into the super tuck. I'm like, oh, this is the most amazing thing I've ever seen on a bike. That's awesome. Who is this? This guy's Amazing. Yeah, he attacks, they never caught him. Keeps laying it down, the gap opens up more and more and more. It's like 3K to the finish, which is nothing. One more hill to finish right before the finish line. He's clear. Celebrates. Has enough time to celebrate. Like, to do that is insane. One of the coolest like finishing pictures ever. It's just him like with his arms out, you know, just like, whoa, almost fell, with his arms out, and the whole pack behind him just sprinting to get in. It was so cool. From that moment on, I was like, wow, I need to know everything about this guy. I looked it up, saw what he went through that whole year. Tons of second place finishes. Couldn't get a result. Just always a little bit too short. He drops out of the Vuelta, crashed with the motorcycle, and he goes and wins the World Championship. Pretty cool. And yeah, from that moment on, I went into cycling deep. Joined the team at my college. Got competitive. Didn't do anything but train to be a better cyclist. And now I'm here today. So, yeah. There's loads of water coming down the mountain. I didn't turn my camera on fast enough to hear it, but maybe you could hear a little bit of it, but still. There's a bit of rain this week. Me and a few friends went to the Women's Gold Cup semifinals. Mexico versus Brazil and USA versus Canada. Pouring rain. Sat in our seats the whole time. It was awesome. Bummer for Mexico that they lost 3-0, but they did a really good tournament. And USA Canada was a great game. It went to extra times, went all the way to penalties. Wild. A real fun atmosphere down there. Snapdragon. I'm excited for the new soccer team, San Diego Football Club, to debut in 2025. Oh, geez. This is one of the steeper parts of the climb here. 9%. But yeah, SDFC, I'm excited. They're building the training center over there on Sagan land. The tribe is part owner of the team. along with this Egyptian guy and a few other minority owners. Manny Machado of the San Diego Padres is part owner. That's pretty cool. And so far, I think we only have one signing. This young goalie used to play for the San Diego Loyal, which was like the third division or second division, I don't know, team, like Major League Soccer tier. But that team is now disbanded. So he's temporarily going to be playing for, I think, Orange County Soccer Club for this season. Currently he's training with one of the sister clubs out in Denmark. That's the cool thing about this new team, is that this owner, the Egyptian guy, he owns two other teams. I think it's Ghana, and then the Danish team. And a lot of their philosophy is to have the youth academy and help the guys come up through the youth academy and eventually debut for the big team. I always like that when the clubs invest in their own players and actually use them, as opposed to go buy the name brand guys and all that. It's like, sure, the name brand guys are good and they bring more tickets in and and all that, but at the end of the day, I don't really even care. I want to see my team win, and if they win with homegrown guys or like guys from the academy, like, that's the best part. I love that. The team that I support in Mexico, Pumas, that's what they used to do a lot. They're affiliated with the university, UNAM. And for years, their team was made up of just guys from the university, or that came up with the youth academy. And of course, they bring in a few veterans to lead and help out and all that. But for years, they're one of the best teams in Mexico. Back-to-back champs, like one of the first back-to-back champs. Great team, awesome philosophy, always for the students, for the kids, for learning, education. That's what's up. It may be about the bottom dollar for the business guys, but as the fans, we don't care. We're paying to go see our team, support them, and win. We work all week. You know, some people every day. Spend our good money and to go have a good time and see our boys win. So that's it. And I like it when ownerships understand that and take that into account a little more than just line in their pockets. waiting to see if we could see some flowers, some wild flowers. There's a nice little patch back there, but I missed it on the camera. But yeah, it's been a good rainy season. So there should be a real nice spring bloom this year. I'll try to get some rides in around up in the mountains again so you can see the beautiful flowers. But I guess it didn't rain too much on this side of the mountain. It's a little more arid over here. Oh, here's some. Look at those. Yeah, they're really pretty. They're bright orange and like yellow. They got black going down the middle of the petal. Real nice. Out in the desert you get the super bloom. Tons of wildflowers. Lots of variety. Never been down there. I'd like to go ride down there in the desert valley down there off the east side of Julian. There's that road that goes from Ocotillo on like the 8, pretty much next to the border, and then you take that north all the way to, I think it's called Danner, wherever that 79 hits, or 78, I always forget which one it is. At the bottom of Julian, climb up that Banner grade into Julian. That's a nice ride. I want to do that someday, but it's super long. Super long, and you're just riding through the desert, just through like the rolling hills. Mentally taxing and probably pretty windy and physically taxing. But I know it'd be beautiful. Oh, 1.5K to go. I've been really rambling, but making decent time. I forget what my time was last time I did this. My record is 35:40. 6 years ago or whatever, when I was in shape. And I was racing around like a maniac. My end time here predicted as 44 minute. Definitely slower than last time. I think last time I might have done it in 39 or 40, 41, something like that. But I had no camera. I was a little more focused. I felt good too. Colder day. Take these sleeves off at the top, I think. It's getting warm. I've been on a real ramble today. But that's alright. Thanks for being here with me. At this point, this thing is just a podcast. A video podcast. So thanks for listening, if you're listening. Hit me up with some questions. Some more flowers up here. Look at that. Starting to bloom. Sure it's gonna spring up in the next few weeks. Maybe we'll get a couple more rains before March is over. Got 300 meters to go on the segment. But I don't remember. I don't think the segment ends at the top of the hill. I think there's still another kilometer after. I think. Or maybe I'm just not remembering it right. And it's the summit segments from Wahoo that had me tripped up. This looks like the top. I don't come up here often, so I don't always remember all the turns on this climb. Plus, once you get to the top, you're almost always out of gas and just trying to finish. Oh. Yeah, this is it. All right, not bad. Let's get under 44 minutes here. Not long. Okay, 43:51. That's all right. I'll take my sleeves off. It's getting warm. And it'd be nice to stop at the trading post, but I kind of want to get home as quick as possible. Or I guess not quick, but as soon as possible. I got a lot of work to do. I gotta finish editing a video. I think my dad said he was gonna be doing the lawn this morning, so maybe by the time I get back I'll be helping him pick up all the clippings. I forgot to mention I'm wearing the jersey that my sister gave me for Christmas. It's got the logo of my dog on it. She made it, helped her out, gave her, you know, I'm a good client, gave her some parameters, some things I wanted, and went through some iterations. Well, one of my coworkers is at spring training, Luis Patiño to Ethan Salas. Yes, my boys. Let's do it. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Okay. Right down here is the junction of four corners where we've talked about before. Now we've come from all directions. We did Lions Valley, we did Skyline Truck Trail, and now this is Honey Springs. I'm gonna show up right there and we'll take a right, do the back end of Great Western, and start heading back home. Man, I think I talked a lot already. This video is probably super long. That's alright. This is partly for me, partly for whoever's out there. I'm gonna end the video today with my segment of the week, the rant / ramble of the week. I'm gonna add on to what I said last week about the stupid question thing and forming questions to make good conversation. I learned I learned a lot of that from my friend Noah. I don't know if he consciously thinks that he's doing it. He's just an interesting guy. And I've told him before, like, yo, I learned how to talk to people, like, in public, just watching you and listening to you. I'm pretty sure he's like, wow, yeah, didn't even notice. That's just who he is. Like, I've seen this kid go up to chicks in a bar with their dude. He just goes up and asks them whatever. Like, the confidence in that guy. And he's not hitting on them or anything. He's just out to make conversation, to make a story happen, whatever. And I remember he told me, he was like, yeah, I'm not that confident in public settings. And I found that surprising because I always see him do these things. And I learned a lot about it from just watching him. And what's the worst that can happen? I mean, you're out in a public place. If you're gonna talk to somebody, you're not gonna ask some dumb question. You're gonna ask something interesting that you want to know about, that's like gonna make you better, help you learn something that, I don't know, maybe this person has, or you just, you know, learning about society, community. I get people that talk to me all the time in public. It's the wildest thing to me. The amount of people that come up and talk to me. I don't know if they just, you know, find me interesting, or I look approachable, or what. But usually tend to have good conversations. Oftentimes I'm on my bike, so it usually revolves around that, but I mean, I'll be anywhere and people come up and talk to me, which is cool. I get to learn a lot about different types of people. And so yeah, that's something I always appreciated of having Noah as a friend. Learned a lot from being his friend, being around him. And shout out to that dude. One of my best friends. What a guy. So anyways, I'm gonna end it here. I'll finish this climb and get back down the hill, back home. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you guys next time, and have a good one. Keep those conversations going. Peace out.